KYC is just a huge honeypot.
All right, so Max, we know each other for a long time, right? So what is Vexl for you? What do you think it represents?
Vexl is the best way to meet the cutest dog on the planet.
That is great answer. But really, what is Vexl? When you hear the word, what do you associate it with?
Well, I'd like to actually meet people, right? That's ultimately what Vexl is designed for, to build a trading, a protocol or a platform to meet people to trade with. And it's not just any random stranger, but it's people that you already have some connection with, right? And it's a great way to keep up with people and just see them again over time and build new relationships out of that as well.
Okay, so why should people use Vexl and why should they not KYC?
KYC is just a huge honeypot. Like we've seen time and time again that big institutions who have accumulated a lot of sensitive information outsource that to some third-party provider who then gets hacked, right? So it's not even the middleman that you're dealing with that is the problem. It's the middleman of the middleman of the middleman, right? Someone who doesn't really know even that this is a critical information that should be kept secret. And that's a big problem, right? And plus, like, my Bitcoin only go to my good friends. I prefer to keep the Bitcoin in the circular economy and not just give them to some faceless organization that resells it to some massive liquidity provider. I want those Bitcoin to be held for generations. Right?
Yeah, so that's one thing I always notice as well is when people are learning about Bitcoin for the first time and they're coming into it, right? There's all of these companies that are, I always kind of say is be a Bitcoiner and not a customer. But if you're talking about if you're saying something to someone new who's learning about Bitcoin, like what's the best piece of advice you could give them? Because we didn't have tools like we have today. So what would you recommend?
I guess first of all, be curious. Right? Know that there is a way to stay private and to have a large degree of user freedom and sovereignty. So know that it's possible and be curious to find those solutions. There's so many different tools out there and a lot of different ways that you could go about it. So find something that suits you and explore the space. Have fun, right? Meet the people who built the tools. They might just become good friends. And then build the tools that are not yet there that you would really like to see.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Max. It's always a pleasure to see you, buddy.